Hi everyone, how's everyone feeling? So this is the penultimate day before 2024 ends, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready for a new year yet. I feel like I need another 3 months in 2024, but I don't control time or months. So yeah, we've just got to get on with it. We've got to just make the most of the next few days, and then we've got to go into 2025 with hopefully hope, optimism, and anything else that you're bringing to your resolution. So I just want to quickly talk about, and I've written it down, so that's what I'm looking down. 5 things. Don't allow these 5 things to hold you back from achieving your goals in 2025. The first one is other people's opinions. 2024, every year, I suppose, is going to be people in your personal life and people on social media especially that always have opinions. And what I personally don't understand is, because something is someone's personal opinion, what that means is they're just expressing how they feel about something. It has nothing to do with you. But what I've been finding, especially on social media, is if I have an opinion, which is just what I think, and I sometimes say, you don't have to agree with me, sometimes say I'm not saying I'm right, it's just my personal opinion, no one is ready to get into dialogue with that. No one's ready to accept that. And that's in life in general, because the idea that someone can have a different opinion from them is really hard for people to deal with. So what you have to realize is, if you want to achieve your goals, or if you want to achieve anything really in life, you can't let people's personal opinions hold you back. You can listen to someone's opinion, you can respect someone's opinion, but it's just that. Just treat it as an opinion and move forward. The second thing is money. Don't allow money to hold you back. Money, you need money for most things, and you do need money to achieve big goals a lot of times. But what you need to be thinking about, instead of saying, I haven't got the money to do this, I can't afford to do that, oh, I'd love to do this. I see that on social media a lot as well, where people say, if I had money, I would do this. If I had enough money, I would do this. Well, if you think that way, what that means is that either the goal isn't valuable enough to you, or you're not got the skills to be able to say, well, what resources do I need that will help me to get that thing? My dad used to say to me, don't let money be an obstacle. If you really want something, don't let finances be the thing that stops you. So I do believe in that. You might take you longer. You might, when I went to, and I've kept going on about that, the Seychelles, and that was more expensive holiday than my car. That holiday cost more than my car. But once I put that deposit down, I knew I had a year to pay it off. And I did it. But nothing's easy when it comes to money, but don't let that be the obstacle. If you've got a goal, then you might take you longer, but don't let money knock you out of it. The next thing is fear of judgment, fear of success, fear of failing. Everyone's got fears, but you can't let them stop you from achieving your goals. If fear was the thing that, if fear is the thing that's going to stop you, then you're always going to be scared. You're never going to achieve any goal, really. Because majority of things are scary, but you shouldn't allow that to stop you. Fear of being judged if you dress a certain way, if you make a decision as a woman, as a man, as a couple, as a single person, as a person of a certain age. There's always going to be someone judging you. Why is she doing that? Why is he doing that? Forget the judgment. If you're happy with it, then be fine with it. The other thing is, sometimes people are fear of success because they think other people are going to look down on them. There's lots of negativity towards skinny people, negativity towards people who have money, negativity towards people who are probably on social media working hard, but someone will say, oh, they're always on here showing off and bragging. Society hates that type of person. They prefer a vulnerable person. They prefer someone that they can look at and say, well, oh, this person's like me. You have all these things of words like normal, where you have someone criticizing someone because they're skinny, and then another person saying that's not a normal weight. But realistically, don't let fears of judgment especially, but also fear of anything, allow other people to tell you what you should be doing, how you should look, how you should be on social media. It's your life. The next thing is perfectionism, wanting everything to be just right. So many people I've worked with over the years where that stops them from doing anything, stops them from sending CVs, stops them from living life, because they want everything to be perfect. And by the time they realize that there's no such thing as perfection, it's too late. Then they've missed the opportunity. Another thing is past mistakes and setbacks. Everyone's had them. I've had them. I'm not going to allow in 2025. I don't look back even yet, I don't look back the day before. I live my life minute to minute. I try to live it hour to hour. You know, definitely the next 24 hours in front of me is all I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about a mistake I made 10 years ago, 5 years ago. You know, and even as a counsellor, sometimes when I'm working with people and we are retracing their past, you know, it's so that it has a meaning to it. If someone is just like using their past so they can then not go into a relationship and they're saying, well, because all my past relationships haven't worked, that's not going to benefit you. But if you're saying, well, because of past trauma, you know, this is the reason I am the way I am today, you can work with that. But don't allow any setback, you know, any trauma, anything at all to stop you from achieving the goal that you want, that's in front of you, that's going forward. You know, trying to look forward more than you're looking back. And the last thing is, don't allow they're the 5 things. All I was going to say really to add to that is just go for what you want, use everything you have, and just, you know, what's the point in living life where you're just so like caught up on what other people think? Fear of like failing, fear of making mistakes, fear of looking stupid, fear of what people will say. You know, it's just pointless. If you want something in 2025, go for it. And that's all I can say to people, really. I'm not going to do no big you know, these are all my resolutions. I've not got loads of goals. My intention in 2025 is just to live with intention and purpose. Every decision I make has got to have a reason for it. Everything I do has got to have meaning and purpose behind it, and that's it every single day. I don't want to miss a day in 2025 where I just do nothing or where I don't achieve something. Not everyone wants to do that. Not everyone believes that you should do that, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So I hope you found this video useful, and if you have, feel free to share this with others. Leave your comments and tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you, and thanks for watching. Bye.